Hey everyone, this is Darren. I'm out here in Wayland, Iowa. This is a park that is part of our offering. This is right now, as you can see, there is not a freaking thing out here except for trees and weeds and me right now. Um, hey, what you'll see is there are a total of 33 spaces out here, and there are the opportunity to have 7. There's a total of 4 rows. So we've got 7 here on the front row. We've got another row right back here that has 7. That's for row number 2. Row number 3 is all the way back one more. And then row number 4 is all the way back to the back. So we got 7, 7, 8, and then we have 11. Total of 11 spaces out here, or on that back row, for it be a total of 33 out here in Wayland. Now, what you can see is we've got a build project ahead of us. So what's going to have to happen is we've got to come out here. All of our water lines are going to need to be dug up and replaced. So the water pit from the city is right up here on the other side. So there's the back of the truck, pretty much off of the driver's fender right there. There's the water pit from the city. There's another water pit on the other side of the house down the hill, but the city tells me that everything is secure all the way from there up to here. And then so that water line, everything downstream of that has to come out and get replaced. So we're going to dig from there all the way down, and then we're going to run one water line down this way. We're going to take our big water line down the edge of the road, and then we're going to run a service trunk off of that one, and then we have three more service trunks. Total of 4 are going to come off of our main that's going to be out there in the street. We also have to redo some sewer lines. Sewer out here is in pretty rough shape, and so we have to redo those. And then one of the things you can see, the local utility is going to make us do, the energy company Alliant, and they want us to redo all the electric, bring all of this up to code. Unfortunately, this is no longer code, so all this has to be redone. You can see that there. Yeah, that's what we call a no bueno. That's just not good. So what has to happen is there is a transformer right down there. We have to have a power station, or a billboard that we're going to put out kind of right next to where that transformer is. And then from there, we're going to run individual service lines all the way out to each of these units. And then we're going to have joining disconnects. So we're going to have one post of the disconnect for unit 1, a post for a disconnect for unit number 2, 3, 4, and then so on all the way down. And so we have to redo all the electric. We have a number of trees out here that have to come down. We have a lot of trees here in Iowa. These ash and some of these maple are real soft wood, and we have what's called the emerald ash borer here, and they come along and they eat these things. As you can see, one right there that was completely eaten by the ash borer, and there's signs of infestation like there on that silver maple. There's some here, so you can see up at the top. So we've got, honestly, man, we've got a couple weeks worth of trees to do, and you can see that poor guy right there just needs to get cut up and hauled away. So we've probably got, and back there, you can see we've got, from here anyway, it looks like a good sized ash tree that just was never attended to, unfortunately. So we're going to end up chopping a lot of these down. I'm going to replant. We're going to replant walnut, and we're going to replant some oak trees because walnut actually provides you really, really good shade. It's a hardwood, and walnut trees don't snap in big storms quite like the others do. So we got water, we got sewer, we got electric that we're going to do out here. Obviously, we need a new sign. You know, our little T thing out there from the 1970s needs to go. Roads, here's the thing. I know most mobile home parks, people like to see concrete. This is Iowa. This is rural Iowa. You see right out there, there's the main road, and that's all gravel. That's Wayland off over in the distance. You can see the water tower over there. And the concrete actually runs out basically over on the other hill, and then it turns to gravel, comes down up to where this park is at. You can see out that way, that's all gravel. So my plan for roads is going to be to come out here and pour brand new road stone over it and make nice, clean, nice, neat, but all gravel roads through the entire thing, along with the parking pads. So we got everything out here. We've addressed all that except for gas. And what you can see is out here, there's no natural gas from the city. So they've got LP from one of the local propane providers. And the local company is going to come out and they will bring the tanks out. The company will own the tank. The tenant will own the contents of the tank, which would be the natural gas. And then each unit will have a tank sitting here, because in Iowa, it is just a silly idea to have all your units be all electric. Gas is the most efficient form of heat. And when you look at where the west is, so I'm facing west now, coming over off that field, and then coming from the south, there's nothing there. And you also got to kind of visualize, we're going to take out a lot of these trees, so we're going to get rid of some of the natural windbreak for a while until the new stuff grows back. So in the wintertime, oh yeah, hey, and then out of the north, we get some of the cold north wind. Yeah, just come straight across there, across the city lagoon, and everything else. So, hey, since I said lagoon, this property that I'm on is public sewer. The city has a lagoon that is just down over the hill. So we, the owners of the park, are not responsible for maintaining the lagoon. That is the city, and it's considered the same as public sewer in any other jurisdiction, because here in rural Iowa, they don't all necessarily have to have a treatment plant. Municipalities in rural Iowa, as long as there are well-maintained 3-cell lagoons, which that one is, you'll see some of the places over there, they're still acceptable. But the park, I want to make sure I'm clear, the park is not responsible for the maintenance of the lagoon. We are on public sewer. So, we've got an infill project. We've actually got a pretty good sized project here. We've got to redo most, if not all, of the infrastructure. 33 brand new houses. They're going to come out here. Out here, we're contemplating doing a mixture of new and used, but we are going to have 33, well, I said brand new, but we're going to have 33 new houses out here. They're going to have to be trucked in behind that old beastalator right there, and we're going to have them installed. And these things are going to be, by the time this is done, and by the time this infill project is done in a few years, this place is going to be freaking amazing. And we're expecting roughly $18,000 a month in revenue off of this. So at any rate, hey, let us know if you have any questions. Thanks much. Bye-bye.